gatekeepers and originality in hip hop, and I mean, honestly, music in general, have been gone. People doing something for the first time has left music, and it's because of the way that like everybody can commentate and speculate. Fuck all that. And we're just gonna do what feels right and not worry about that. And whatever flag comes after is cool. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to take it there? To not give a fuck. To care so much that you don't give a fuck. You know? That's what this is. When was the last time?
It's like I live 2 times. How many times you get to live a new life? It must be because a nigga too nice. And we about to get too high. So double in. This shit is heaven sent. And if we ever sin, we repent. I'm making a better plan, becoming a better man. Cause first time I died, nobody gave a damn. I'm taking everything they said I can't. Rebirth of a good, and I've been an ant. In my past life, had a sacrifice. Watch with mad eyes, green eyes till I realize I decide my fate. I'ma take my place. Can't remember the last time that I felt this way. Pop something, smoke something, get lit. When's the last time you heard it like this? Pop something, smoke something, get lit. When's the last time you heard it like this?
What up, y'all? We're here with another episode of Let's Vibe TV, baby. The vibes are high, as always. If you don't like it, you can catch a motherfucking vibe, baby. We're in here. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, grab whatever you need, smoke something, get lit, baby. We got an extra. What up, Spazzy? What up, RG? All day. How you doing? Like, share, put some respect on the next guest. He is absolutely phenomenal. I can't over it. Y'all done made me shave off my beard. Y'all playing in the comment section. I see y'all playing. We did it for a good cause. We raised some money for charity. Dope. Shout out to them. I know it's going to a good cause. We had to shave it off. Unfortunately, I might keep it this way. It might be a new era. It might be a new wave. I've kept things kind of the same for a minute. Spazzy Two-Tone in the building. Yeah, Checky, you grab snacks, man. You grab some snacks. Let's turn it up in here. With no further ado, the rhymer, the singer, the visionary, the motherfucking mental health advocate. Y'all reminded me about my beard missing. Marco, the collab album specialist. What does this, bro? Music flows through this dude's veins. None other than Marco Parks is in the building.
What's happening?
You know
yes,
how
sir.
you know it's crazy. The interview, Cash, all kinds of people from your set. I don't even want to say that, but Venom, Cash, y'all all rock very heavy. But I've seen your name many places for many months, to where I had to follow you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
sure.
Bro, you're out of this world at what you do.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. I mean.
That.
And even you're in your own lane. As far as who you work with, you don't sound like them. And the way that you chop, rap, combine melodies, Another signature thing you do is incorporate the choruses of other
Yeah,
songs. I was just listening to your Sooner or Later
that a cover.
cover.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I'm so crazy about that song. That's probably my favorite Drake song, like ever. Definitely top 10. It's a song that made me love Drake.
Yeah. So far gone, man. That album in general, man, was one of those. It was just one of those ones. You know what I mean? Every time I listen to it right now. The first time I heard it,
Of
uh,
course.
I was a freshman in high school when I was back home in Nashville, and man, dog, it just I don't know. He's one of those artists that made me for real even want to try being a vocalist on a record. Him, credit him. I give T Pain.
Were
Uh,
you singing before that?
huh?
Were you singing before that? What up, Martin? I see you
I
in
was
the
I was singing, but I didn't I didn't take myself seriously with singing before that. So he was one of those artists that kind of pushed me, you know what I'm saying, to be like, hey man, nigga, yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Don't keep shying away from it if you like it. Try it, do it, put it out there. And when I did it, definitely came back tenfold. Everybody's like, yo,
Bro, you do this quiver when like the way you put emotion into it's crazy.
yep,
But what we do here on Let's Vibe TV, we kick it off light. We have a little bit of fun,
mhm,
but it's a little bit tough for you. Audience, answer along. What up, Gordo in the Gordo verse? I cannot wait till the album comes out. Have the Daz exotic vocals came in yet? Is my question. If I love your work, that's a question you will find me asking. Did the Daz? They say, did the Drake vocals come in yet? I'll be like, did the Daz exotic vocals come in yet? So to kick it off on this or that, we give you two tough choices, and you gotta choose the lesser of two evils.
okay.
So we know you're a Lakers fan, right?
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going right now. I'm about to shut it down before. All right, yes, I definitely diehard Lakers fan, man, since '96. I was born in '92, so 4 years old. That's when I became a Laker, and I never strayed away ever.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
So
shout out my
even
dad.
even when Jordan was getting loose.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that leads perfect into the first question. Who? LeBron or Jordan?
And I'm picking the lesser, right?
Nah. Who you fuck with the hardest?
I'm gonna keep it a bean, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with I have to go with LeBron. I'm gonna go with LeBron because I did it.
Damn.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, and it is slick bias, but I didn't watch Michael. I know I've heard. I've even watched highlights, but I'm talking about as far as growing up with them. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, to be honest, watching Bron. I didn't grow up watching Michael. I grew up. Kobe's my favorite of all time, of course, but I grew up watching. But I didn't grow up watching Michael. I can watch highlights of Michael all motherfucking day, but I'm gonna give it to LeBron only because I lived. I've been living in that. You know what I mean? If I had lived, like if I grew up and watched Michael, man, it'd be Michael. But I didn't grow up and watch Michael. Even though I know he's the greatest, I know that. But just for me, I'm gonna go with LeBron, man. I'm gonna go with LeBron.
How do you feel about when people say he flops too much? Is
I
that a real thing, or has it you been over
oh
pushed?
yeah, oh yeah,
He
yeah.
don't
Bronson.
he don't seem to care though. He's still he's like, this is how I win games, bitches.
Yeah, you know what, man? When we just got swept, sorry, I had to pause on that because that still bothers me right now. When we just got
Sure,
swept.
that's crazy because they were playing so good leading up to that.
And they were in my opinion, man, it wasn't like no we didn't get the shit beat out of us. You dig what I'm saying? I was expecting us to really get drugged through the mud with this team.
No, you are. It was a close sweep, y'all.
That
It
whole
was a close
series,
sweep.
every game. Every guy ain't never seen a close sweep. That was the first time I seen a close broom and dustpan in my life, and we did it. So granted too, we wasn't even people counted us out. We weren't supposed to make the play in. So but with LeBron, I definitely agree 10,000% that this boy be flopping like a dolphin. Uh, and a lot of them do, man. It's starting to water to get. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. Almost every player, as soon as they go up, they instantly. It's like a immediate reaction that they throw their hands up and look at the ref. Nigga, if you don't get back up and go play, like why? I don't understand. But Bron is definitely him and James Harden.
Gordo talking spicy in the chat. LeBum was emotional on split drinks. Yo, y'all did not answer the question. Y'all did not answer the question. LeBron or Jordan? Y'all was scared to answer. RG thought Dolphin Flop was funny. We got Dejan, the All-Star, in the building.
Yes, sir.
A good friend of Let's Vibe TV. Let's give all y'all in the chat a round of applause. If you have not liked the video yet, let's run the likes up. It is this or that, baby.
Absolutely.
So, the next question is XXX Tentacion or Juice World.
So this is still this or that. Ain't that some shit?
We got to.
Man, that's tough.
I know you dedicated your album Legends Never
Legend
of the Fall, my bad. To XXX in the opening introduction.
Yeah.
But we still gotta apply that pressure.
I'm about to leave, nigga. I'm leaving. I'm not.
That will be the quickest a guest has ever left the program.
Out of there. For me, man, I'm gonna say X. I'm gonna say X because of how versatile he was. And Juice WRLD was versatile too, but there's something about X, man. He had a different. He just had the whole catalog, even from some of the rage and so I didn't. Juice had one with like Ski Mask, but other than that, he didn't have like the full, you know what I'm saying,
he would
spectrum
stay
of
in
it.
his box, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But his box is such a
it's a big box, my boy. It was a vast.
His pocket, his pocket was so why would you leave a pocket? It's like if flopping works for you, why would you
why would you stand still and take the charge like and not sell it? Why would you not sell it?
Yeah.
I agree. Juice WRLD definitely man, that nigga was different. That dude was different, man. And then we all knew it, from the very first record we heard. But just like X, man, that's why them niggas.
Both of them, though.
Yeah,
both of them.
Yep. Gone too soon, man. Rest in peace to both of them little niggas, man. They were
both
definitely
of them knew that they weren't staying very long, too. And they lit a fire in the world while they were here and loved
that short time
and fought hard.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go with X on that. Sorry, Juice. Hey, my boy. When I do die, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna come holler at you.
He gonna be like,
dog.
nah. I
dog.
saw that interview, dog.
Yeah.
Nah.
He gonna be like, Ain't doing no record up here with me and Pac.
Bro, that would be so crazy.
Yeah.
That Dear Mama documentary, I advise everybody to watch that shit. That shit is some of the best. That's the best. It's better than Resurrection.
I still ain't seen it yet.
Definitely check it out. It's a 5-part series. The parallels between his mom and his life are insane. Let's lighten it up a little bit with the this or that.
Appreciate it.
If you was mad at those, you're gonna be extra mad at the next one. I mean, at the one after this one. This is a tough choice now. Ass or titties?
I don't like this. I'm leaving. I'm canceling out. Can I?
There's only 4 more left.
Only 4, nigga. That's a lot. These are tough.
If
Oh,
you are if you are an ass or titty man, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you like. Or ass or titty girl, let us know what your preference is.
yeah, I'm curious too. Is to see where the majority lands. I ain't gonna cap. Man, come on. Come on, my boy. That's tough.
Who what
He
up?
said,
Who else?
Stop. Let me see, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. I like a nice pair of boobs. I ain't gonna lie. I like some titties.
Thank
I like.
you.
I like.
Thank you. I gotta give you a round of applause on that one because there's way too many ass men. And I always try to remind them. Turds come out of that ass. Milk comes out of titties, y'all.
That's a fact. That's
This
a fact.
is a
And only one of them you can actually digest too.
Oh God, Chucky the Booty Man. Yeah, you can only digest one of them. So it's happy accidents
Mhm.
or just accidents.
And I'm not accidentally going down there for that. I'll just stay up top. But hey, don't get me wrong though. I like some cheeks too. I take some cheeks, but I'm definitely
Oh,
titty man.
we're definitely clapping the cheeks
That's a
around
factory.
here.
That's a factory.
Yeah,
That's a
Chucky
factory.
the Peach. Chucky the Peach.
Chucky
According
the Peach is crazy. Chucky the Peach
it's
is crazy.
crazy. Yo, Drake
That's a good
or
one.
Drake or Kanye?
Drizzy, easy. Oh,
What?
well, hold on. That's fucked up. Damn. What kind of shit is this? Are you setting me up? Am I being set up right now? I feel like this whole thing is set up right now.
Bro, there was some I was gonna ask and decided not to because they would have kind of
Came in my neck.
put you in an awkward position. Yeah.
I
Like
take
you lucky I wasn't like Venom or Whitney Payton or
that's easy.
who?
Venom.
Venom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Musically, yes.
hmm
Musically, yes, for sure.
hmm
But damn, I'm not gonna do Whitney.
Yeah.
Whit-
All right. So look.
Whitney too hot to do that too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad I didn't go that way. Oh, so look, Drake. Okay, so my thing too, man. You can. I don't give a fuck who you are. Nobody can knock Kanye's production, and Kanye being the production god he is the reason why I would choose Kanye. To be honest, I think it's the AI Drake. AI Drake went crazy on that one record, boy. Him and the weekend. Him and the
the
weekend.
Weekend did not sound good on there, but what they did with Drake and that hook is crazy for sure.
You know what? I think the only thing that was missing the weekend, I think is the vibrato that he has, that strong ass vibrato he got. Him and Post Malone doing a shit. The fact that wasn't in there, I think kind of was like, yeah, that's not
What
that
up, Mimi? I see you in the building.
that wasn't it. I'm gonna say, but no, honestly, man, I'm gonna say Drake, and I'm gonna say Drake because Drake is a hit maker. Kanye's a hit maker too, but Kanye's more of a hit maker in production. He's more of a production guru. Like his songs are
Kanye be
fire.
making movies with his albums, dog. People try to say Donda 2 wasn't fire, but
I didn't like it that much.
I gotta disagree, bro.
You liked it a lot?
I mean, if he finished those songs, it would have been fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I might be partial because I seen it in the IMAX live as it was happening. And it was an emotional roller
you biased,
coaster,
man.
especially when he had to throw the mic in that down. But there's just a feel that Kanye gives you. He literally rips you. He rips you into where he's at.
Hold up. My fault. No, you biased. You seen it like that, you biased. That's what it is.
And I went to all of the first sound listening parties. The
Nigga,
next
you're
question,
biased as hell. That's why. Now I get it. That makes sense then. Because I feel like if everybody had that experience, we'd probably be saying the same thing. but everybody
Bro,
didn't get that
people are
experience.
asleep. When he goes, the way that people will finally see his art for what it is going to be crazy. But you had a good segue to the next one, bro. And you're going to hate this one.
I hated all of these. Fuck you.
Post Malone or Mac Miller.
Bro, man, this nigga. This nigga here.
Punch is in the building.
Man, yo, you an asshole. You know that, don't you? For sure.
Ah.
For sure. For sure. Damn. And I'd be wrong as hell to say Post because
Who do y'all like more, Post or
Mac
Mac?
was
I
Mac.
seen
Mac was
some
Mac.
people have answered.
Mac was Mac though. He was, and his vibe was irreplaceable.
His
You were never.
lyricism, all of that.
Yeah, he's just. Look, man. Y'all can go ahead and y'all can salute me or shoot me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. All right. I'm going with Post. I'm going with Posty, man. I'm going with Post Malone.
I look, I had to answer these questions my motherfucking self, right? And I picked Post. And it hurt my heart to pick Post. But I had to. Overall, Post body of work.
Undeniable.
Oh, Jay,
Undeniable.
you got, bro, the jokes about about me not having a beard that have been going on in the comment section are ridiculous. Jay, Post Malone or Mac Miller? Oh God. Oh, don't you all right. I don't believe the rumors about Post Malone's drug usage.
If Post don't chill, he finna be Mac soon. Yo.
And his past two singles have been so fire that I mean, when I heard the intro of Swimming, I was like, oh, he's not gonna be here that much longer.
Yeah.
My regrets look just like text I did. Like, come, bro, when he said that, I was like, yeah, he's not gonna be here much
Post
longer.
Malone, bro. For me, one of the top selling things for me with Post Malone is his vocal range. The ability he has to take some of these notes as high as he does bugs me sometimes. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck? How
We
is you
gotta
doing that?
get your son on here, Jay, for sure. He's cold as hell for sure. All right, go on.
No, that was it. He sold, man. When I first heard him, man, he sold me with, and okay, that's cap. When I first heard White Iverson, because that was the first thing I heard from Post. I just I liked his vibe. I liked the way he did it. I liked the way he swagged on the beat. But he did that to get in. When he got in, he started doing what he wanted to do. And when he did what he wanted to do, that's when I was like, oh, okay, this nigga's different. Nuts.
Yeah.
Completely bonkers. Very, very vocal. His vocal ability, man, is high. It's really good.
What up, y'all in the building? How are y'all doing? We're playing this or that. We got a couple more left.
No, we don't. We're not playing this or that. No more. This is done. This or that. I'm picking that. That is the next. No, go ahead. I'm
No, I know. Jack Harlow or Machine Gun Kelly?
Son of a.
What up, Jeremy Robertson in the building?
What up? What up, man? I'm gonna have to go with because I used to be a real big MGK fan back around 2012, 11, 12, before the world really knew who he was, and he had just won the Apollo. I watched him and Slim G's and Double come up, but Jack Harlow, man, this nigga is just. I'm gonna go with Jack, man. I'm gonna go with Jack Harlow. I'm gonna go with Jack.
Even though he didn't respond?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, man.
Absolutely. I don't think he has to respond.
I enjoy
a good beat.
No.
Oh.
I enjoy MGK's punk rock albums. Lace up, motherfuckers. Oh, there's a house split. Jack
Lace up.
Harlow, and then MGK for Chuck.
I tell you what, I'm not a big fan of that bullshit that he's doing now. I don't like it. If Jack Harlow start doing that, that nigga's getting next off my list too.
Jack can't make
Right.
punk rock, is
You're
what
right.
I'm saying.
You're right.
He doesn't have that capability. So come on, man.
I think MGK should just.
We're having a couple. Yeah. Oh, we're having some connection issues. We'll bring them right back. Until then, we're about to run one of his joints, y'all. Let's play this Ja Morant.
Yeah. Legend. Check. I'm writing this, watching Ja Morant shop at Icebox. They taking shots with Gunner, they wonder why I'm not. I give 140% when I drop. Plus I can stand on my own and call me a tripod. So cameraman, hold it steady, cause I've been ready to take over rich and petty. My layover weighing heavy. I battle mentally, every second's a sin for me. Just don't ever send for me unless you send intent to me. And my tendencies tend to be tender vividly, living vicariously through Marco Parks and his imagery. But when they limit me, I go on a no limit spree, mastering every record till I can pocket 1 million P's. And that P is for pounds, but I ain't pushing. I'm talking about weighing money, that scale ain't giving no cushion. Started giant this record with thoughts of bitches from Brooklyn, but that shit would have been pointless. I know the net is for looking. Did that go over your head? I said Brooklyn Nets. I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm naming this shit Ja Morant. Hey, go over your head. I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm naming this shit Ja Morant. Yeah. Perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. I mean, like optimism don't wait on facts. To find optimism, you gotta look for the good things in life. You dig? Look, the other day had a meeting, a few of my brothers sipping on Stella Rose and discussing most of the come up. That's why I start recording as soon as the fucking sun up. Hey, sundown, when I come down, I run round like I'm one up. The greatest of all time, got it made up in y'all mind. No debating, they hating, saying that maybe it'll fall down. But I ain't Kanye and this ain't my graduation. I've been summa cum laude, the highest rank in the nation, nigga. Whether or not that's all for me, man, I know it's good for you. Whether or not that's all for me, oh man, I know it's good for you. Whether or not it's all for me, oh man, I know it's good for you. Whether or not that's all for me, man, I know it's good for you. Hey, shout out 12, and I ain't talking about the police. Know these finicky niggas adapt to being hoe freaks. I'm full speed ahead on the road where they tell you don't speed. Living life on the edge, if I fall in legend, I won't be. Until then, I go in like a jam, 8 a.m., yeah. When I get a Benz with some rims for my friends, yeah. Trying to make sure everybody make it on my ends, yeah. No, I'm not contending to the winners in my hands, yeah. Don't see no contenders, they pretend to be your friends, yeah. Mostly opposition, get defensive and defend, yeah. But they won't defend, yeah. Rookie of the year like Ja Morant and Memphis 10, yeah, yeah. But they won't defend, yeah. Rookie of the year like Ja Morant and Memphis 10, yeah. Go over your head, I'm a Laker fan, but I'm naming this shit Ja Morant, yeah. But they won't defend, yeah. Rookie of the year like Ja Morant and Memphis 10, yeah. Y'all see that?
Yo, and that is Ja Morant by motherfucking Marco.
Yeah, man. Shout out Ja Morant. I mean, he on some bullshit, man. You know, shout out Ja Morant. Though. Shout out Ja, man. I'm messing that bag up. Fucking that bag up, though.
That was definitely before he messed his bag up.
Oh,
For sure.
absolutely, absolutely. Because I wouldn't have made it.
Come, we gotta
Wouldn't have
support
made it.
our brother. We got AI or John Moran.
Allen Iverson, dog. What? Too easy. Too easy. John ain't did enough yet. He ain't did enough of that conversation.
I see. I see. So, all right. Now that this or that is over,
Woo! Thank God. No, I'm scared. That's the last one. Was that the last this or that? Ja or AI, or you got another one? Appreciate you,
I
Jeremy.
was
Good looking
gonna.
out, my boy.
I had singing or rapping as one.
Let me answer that one. I like that one. Let me answer that one real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Um, I'm gonna go with. Damn, that's tough. Maybe I should have left that shit at the fucking door. I should have left that at the door. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with singing. I'm gonna go with singing because uh, rapping is easy. Singing is a little more
Rice
hard.
Entertainment in the building. Shout out Mikey Vertical. Um,
And I might work. Uh,
I,
singing,
I mean,
singing. Huh?
I have a tough time saying that singing is easier, right?
Hmm.
And that's because they're different skill sets, damn near. It's like
Yep.
rapping, if you, like chopping, getting your pattern.
Hmm.
Uh,
That's
hope you
easy
get
though.
better, Aaron Sloan. But singing, I would pick singing because you can bring out emotions
Yeah.
that rapping just
Can't tap
never
into. It can
could.
never tap into it. Yeah. And I think, man, like I said, and I'm not trying to be narcissistic, and if anybody takes it that way, I apologize because I'm not trying to be. But it's easy for me. It's easy. Rapping is easy. I've been rapping since. Oh, well, let my dad tell it. Uh, he said I spit my first. It wasn't all words, but he said I spit because he used to rap. So I got my musical abilities from my pops and my mom. My mom, my dad, and my uncle Earl. Rest in peace. They had a whole rap group and everything when we was back in late '90s. So it, when other kids was hearing I don't know, do your homework or whatever. I was hearing quiet on the set. That my mom would yell, quiet on the set. And we would stop. We would turn the TV. We would mute the TV. If we was on PlayStation, we'd stop everything we're doing because we know they're recording. But I've been rapping since I can remember, man. And singing came later for me. So in my opinion, man, singing because in singing, you have to nail that hoe.
You have to hit the
You
note.
have to nail it.
And to
So
what Jeremy said about Jelly Roll didn't fully connect with the people until he started singing.
singing, yeah. Remember Trap Jelly Roll? Hey, we from the same place too. I don't know if y'all know that. Me and Jelly Roll both from Nashville. So shout out Jelly.
Where are you located now? I don't
I'm
even
in,
fucking know.
I'm
I
in,
just knew you made dope music.
appreciate it. I'm in Kentucky. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but I live in Kentucky right now. Not too
For
far, probably
sure.
like an hour and a half from home.
Bro,
I've been
there's
here.
artists this dope in Kentucky. Come on, man.
That's tough. You might have to hit the applause. You might have to hit the applause on that one. You might have to hit the applause on that one. That's a
Shout
that's
out
that might be one of the
Kentucky.
ones, man.
That's really why you picked Jack Harlow. We're figuring out the truth together, y'all. We are figuring out the truth together.
It's you know what? I picked Jack Harlow because I think he does what he's supposed to do. Machine Gun Kelly was, but I feel like MGK, nigga, I feel like you should have just came out and did what you're doing now. Why didn't you just do that at first? Why'd you come in this door? I get it, different bags. I understand that.
It
But
happens all the time.
I know, I know. I don't know, man. Jack
It's
Harlow though.
what white artists do. It's what. Whoa, let me stop. I'm about to get in trouble on this motherfucker. Yo, I love
They're
all.
probably famous from KY. Shout out Kentucky, man. Shout out Kentucky. That's a
um,
valid point though. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
and shout out T Reveal. T Reveal went from punk
Appreciate
rock
you, shout
to I went from rap to punk rock as well. But I feel like there's different textures and flavors, bro. And you can only express yourself through rap for so long before you, just like what you said, it's easy to you now.
Yeah,
Obviously, I was going to ask what your first influences were, but it seems like very similar to me. It's your father who is how you got started.
yeah. That nigga was rapping shit when I first got off of my mom's titty. I'm sure that nigga was spitting already, and I just remember hearing him and my mama rapping, my uncle Earl rapping, and I just knew that music is what I wanted to do. I didn't know how bad I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that I'm watching these people that I've been staring at for, 6 years, 7 years consecutively, and hearing their music and spitting their verses back to them, and they like, what the hell? Like I just knew that I wanted to make music. I just didn't know how bad I wanted it at an early age. So
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out Captain 8. Captain
shout
8
out
be on, he be in here capping. He's like, Marco is one of my influences. I'm sure you are. But that man is a whole monster within
that
himself
nigga
too.
is a beast. That
He's a
nigga's a beast.
he kick off his have you heard his new EP demo tapes? Definitely check it
Not yet.
out.
I'm going
Freedom
to
is
though.
it's 3 songs, quick and nasty. Freedom. He's like, let's do this on the beat. Da, da, da. And he's like, and we're gonna make the drums go. And
He's a
then and then he brings it all together and makes a crazy ass song.
Captain A is
Me,
very underrated.
me and
Very
T
underrated artist.
Reveal, me and T Reveal got a song coming out called Shots. We need videos of people taking shots. Milk, don't play with me. Oh, he heard my drum interpretation. He's like,
So what the drummer gonna do?
he wanted to hear it again. I didn't do it like Captain 8. But yeah, Shots is coming soon. It is a punk rock record. Don't worry though. I do not sing on it. Y'all don't got to worry about that.
You gotta
I
hear the vocals.
I rap on it. So if I sing on, bro, I love singing so much. I'm so jealous of niggas who can sing and rap. But
It's it's definitely served me well, my brother. It served me well.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's debatable
Mhm.
because your audience is a very chopper style fan base that ain't with that emotional
Yeah,
shit.
they make an
They
exception for me though. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they really, really, really do.
Yeah, I don't. I know exactly what you're talking about, and you got to think too. Because year 2015, 14, 15 years. So 13 is when I went back home to Nashville and linked up with Ountzilla from some American, Yellow Wolf and Ountzilla, and signed my artist development deal with them. So I was already in that realm, all the choppers. Tech Nine's probably my top, in at least top three, if not number one, but definitely top three. So I was
I had
already,
a question about him. I decided not to ask that one on this or
you got,
that.
you better stop. You did. That's the best damn thing you could have did. You know that. I ain't doing that one. I don't even know who. I don't even know who was on the other side. I don't know who was on the this or the that. But if I know Tech is on the this or that, I'm not gonna answer that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, but I had already, made my rounds in the circle that I decided to involve myself in. So, and I didn't
You
early
have
in
a
my
way more commercial sound.
yeah.
Like that's also like because I'm in that atmosphere as well with my brother being futuristic and shit like that. And
Yeah.
so I'm in that realm as well. And one of my biggest problems with it is they be acting like industry artists aren't dope too. And you seem to really embrace both sides.
Yeah.
And you're not scared to make commercial music.
And I'm a big I'm a big industry advocate, and I'm an industry advocate because they're the ones getting all the play. They're getting all these niggas that's like, I don't want to make that type of music. They don't stick to this. So I guess I'm kind of biased too when we talked about Machine Gun Kelly doing what he doing now. You know what I'm saying? But so in a sense for me, these niggas is getting y'all are scared to do any of this. And because y'all scared to do any of this, y'all ain't never gonna even touch or see or smell or lick or none of that.
Right.
You're never gonna see that. So you're gonna stay over
Well,
here.
and even when Strange tries to feed them something different, the way that they respond, it's like, damn, we're trying to do
Yeah.
something different than what we've done for the past
Mhm.
however long. But
40
when you got
years.
but when you got
Mhm.
a winning formula, I guess, I
It's
don't
only I feel like it's only winning for Tech though. No offense to anybody else, but it's
exactly.
because he created that foundation. You create that foundation, and it's gonna work for him every time. So if he was to jump out and do something that sounded real industry, I don't think Tech really has. And in my opinion, that's just me. I don't think he has a lot of real industry sounding uh, records. Even the songs that have commercial value, I just don't think that they industry sounding though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about for the industry. When I say industry sounding, I'm talking about the younger generation because
Right.
this is where we going. You know what I'm saying? We hear, and these younger people are coming up, and this is what they want to hear. So if you ain't feeding them, then it don't sound industry. I don't think Tech has a lot of those, but it's only. I feel like it's really just gonna work for Tech. ISO has a chance. ISO has a chance, in my opinion, to make that move if he chooses to make that move. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I think he's solid where he is. He worked his ass off to get where he at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I
Well,
don't think
that's
he's
what a
going
lot
to.
of people miss. Even like the main thing that stood out to me on the Kanye Genius documentary is when the label didn't want to do something,
Hmm.
he did it himself. He was holding meetings and being like, yo, label, come check this out. When
Hmm.
you hear about an artist setting up a meeting for their label, for
Few
their
and far
label,
between. Few and far between. Few and
you
far
know,
between.
too many
That's
people
that.
stay in their comfort zones.
I
And
think that's what's exactly what you just said. I didn't mean to cut you off, but exactly what you just said. That separates though the good from the great. The
yep,
greats is gonna call them labels and be like, "Hey, y'all come and check this out." You know what I'm
I
saying? The
I
good.
definitely agree. Jerry Robinson and ISO, Jerry got to catch some more speed. He needs some more steam in them wings. Uh,
Mhm.
and then he'll be able to do it too. Shout out Jersey Meg in the motherfucking building. Her crazy ass. We gotta give Jersey Meg. Oh God, that girl is a trip and a half. Bro, them people weren't signing because what you become is my. They tried to sign my bro. Well, hold on, I'll leave stuff out. But like, smart artists do not sign with Strange. Seems they'll work with Tech, but they will not sign with Strange. Jersey Meg says she will sign your toilet paper and tampons. Wait, used or unused? We
And
need.
I got a couple jumbos if the signature's legit. I got a couple jumbos on me. That penmanship going.
um. So, uh, growing up, let's get it into that.
Yeah.
Uh, your father was your influence kicking
Hmm.
off. When did you start finding your own music? When was the first time you recorded? You've put out like 10, 12 projects in the past like 3 years.
Yeah. Alone. Yeah. So, I want to say to my mom. I want to shout out my mama because she was pretty damn lyrical herself. She was very very talented. Um, so not just my pops, but my mama. She influenced me a lot. She definitely gave. I think my mama gave me the R&B part. You know what I'm saying? I think my mama gave me the Saturday, Sunday cleanup, breakup songs, and the she gave me the appreciate you, Captain Nate, my boy. Hey, Captain Nate, nigga, I'm still trying to work. I'm waiting on you. Forget that. I'm waiting on you. Just holler at me. Um, I think my man, when I first recorded, the first time I recorded a record, I think I was 9.
Oh
It was 8 or
wow.
9. My pops got me, my brother Micah, my little brother Mason. Um, we all got in the studio, man, and recorded like a little EP. Um, real early in my career. Them shits are still out there. Do not go find them. Appreciate you. Good looking now. Let them motherfuckers stay where they at.
It be like that.
Yeah. I don't
You
need
do
them
not
coming.
want to hear me and Futuristics album together, Back to the Orphanage. Do not try to find that anywhere.
Them, hey, you know what's funny, man? Those will always come up too. Somebody gonna find it, and somebody gonna yeah, man.
We did finally. It's funny because we recorded them at my dad's basement.
Mm,
And so calling them finally adopted and then back to the orphanage, we, we were wilding. And then we played them for him. Absolutely nuts. Shout out Creative Collectible. I see you in the building. So disrespectful. Early.
yeah, that's tough. That's tough. If I'd be, man, y'all get the hell out of my basement. You know, just
For
let me get the hell
real.
out of my damn basement with that shit. Uh,
Definitely.
that's funny, man. Yeah. So I recorded early. And but on my own, I'm gonna go to on my own instead of that. Right. So my dad put us in the studio early. First record, uh, I was probably like 9. But when I started on my own, uh, was 2009. I was back in the projects, back in Nashville, and me and my brother Mason, man, uh, we had a laptop, and we would just record. We wouldn't even have a mic. We would just record our vocals straight through the laptop, uh, and we put it out, nigga, straight through, beat doubling, all kind of shit. We just didn't give a fuck. We just did it. We put it out, and that's the first time that I heard my voice. Um, I was 16, 16 going on 17. And that's the first time I heard my voice on a record with maturity. And I was like, it could be something. This could be something. As a kid, like, I ain't think about that. But the older I got, when I heard myself, I'm like, no, you have a voice that sounds like it should be on a record. You have you know what I mean? You have a real profound sound when you get behind a microphone. And should I roll with it? I kept going, still here.
Um, and depression seems to be a depression and loss seem to be a heavy part of your story. Um, was that around growing up? Is it has it grown in you since since then? Shout out J Life. He's going tag crazy in the comment section. So shout
Appreciate you, Jay.
J Life. Yo, J Life has a girlfriend, y'all. You have a
Girls
girl.
of the world ain't nothing but trouble. Um, to touch on that, uh, I feel like a lot of us, and this may sound cliche or it may not make any sense to some people, but I feel like a lot of us were born into depression. It's the weirdest thing. I feel like a lot of us literally depression.
That's the start. Yeah.
Yep, depression. And coming up, poverty, uh, coming up with nothing and living with roaches and having, you know, water in your cereal and just coming up from that. Um, I think it drove. I think it drove me to understanding more on the sadness of depression. The real raw emotion of depression. I think it started early, real early. But like I said, I feel like a lot of us are born into depression, and some of us uh, overcome it, and some of us it lingers and it stays. It don't matter how old you get, where you go, what you're doing, it lingers around and hangs out. But definitely, it's been a big part of my life that I can't stand, and so is anxiety. Uh, so those two things, I was diagnosed with uh, severe um, no, extreme anxiety and severe depression. Um, and both of those things together is combustion. So sometimes at night, and I'm an insomniac too. So sometimes at night, uh, my anxiety starts getting crazy just because I'm going to bed, just because it's time to wind my body down. It's time to go to sleep, and my anxiety will start fucking me up. So, but it's definitely been a catalyst for a lot of my songs because of what it is, man. It fucking sucks. Everybody who deals with it know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well, because
saying? So,
nighttime is kind of like when the intrusive thoughts come
and,
too.
and everything has stopped during the day. Everything is done for the day.
I think that's part of why I stay busy
Smart man.
until I literally just drop, whether
Yeah,
it's like playing it like or being engaged
yeah,
at least like
yeah.
fall asleep watching a YouTube, play a game until I can't
hmm Keep your
stay
fucking
in.
eyes open.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
I agree, 10,000%. I agree.
And and so I just try to stay and I feel like we live in a very entertaining world.
hmm
And especially nowadays when we were shorties, it was a lot harder to find things to entertain you. But
Yeah,
I can literally take my Switch to the bed and I
come
can
on,
play,
man. Talk your
you know,
shit.
and
Talk your
you
shit,
know,
gang.
I'll fall asleep. I just hope it doesn't fall out the bed
Yeah,
while I'm
yeah,
sleeping. But those things are also built very tough. So if it
yeah. They're
does,
very durable. I agree.
yeah, it's
If you ain't got no,
okay.
if you ain't got no Switch, boy. Hey, if you ain't got no Switch out there and you like the game, man, get your motherfucking Switch, boy. It reminds me of remember when I was too poor to get one growing up, but when the PSPs was popping and everybody had them PSPs going crazy. That would
They were
remind me
taking
of.
them yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Mhm.
crazy that they take the PSPs around more than the Switch.
Yeah,
Like cuz I'll be like shit at downtime at work. I'm trying to beat Super Mario 64 right now.
talk your
I
shit, boy.
got 68 stars right now. I need 70 to be able to fight the boss. The final boss so I can move on to Super Mario Sunshine.
hmm
You know what I'm
It's a,
saying?
it's,
So
it's
even
a,
setting little goals like that for myself, like there's so many goals, so many things I want to do in a day. It's like, oh, I got an interview set up. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I got to go to work. And so it ends up to where like I don't even get to think about a lot
yeah,
during the day besides what I am
doing or focused
working
on.
on.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I agree,
So,
man.
but it's still hard to deal with regardless. Do you got any advice as well?
Um, my my
Being
advice,
creative takes a whole chip off my shoulder. And it took a while for me to fully understand that cuz it's like I think it's cliche and corny when people be like, "Man, I made this song and it made me feel better." But like that's a real thing, whether you want it to be
yeah,
or not. It's literally like getting it off your chest.
absolutely is therapeutic. Very therapeutic, but also in the same token, being a creative is hard. Being somebody who creates, not a consumer, being somebody who literally creates for the consumer. Sometimes you're trying to please the consumer, sometimes it's just for you. But regardless of what you're doing it for, creating is hard. If it wasn't, it'd be fucking 8 billion people creating. You know what I mean? And it's not. So I think I like that comment I just seen. I didn't get to read it all. It disappeared, but it was definitely for you, and it was definitely a good one. Um,
Yeah.
I think with us being creatives, we already have it. You know, some of the most creative people are really fucked up in the head. Some of the people who, you know,
Unfortunately.
yeah, it's very ain't that crazy? When I think about it, I'm just like,
And
good God,
people look up to them. That's
I
where the
know.
false prophets kicks in. Like a lot of the art is birthed by pain. It's weird because nowadays it seems like they almost seek the problems,
Mhm,
like the audience, the consumer, but it's like a backlash from pretending that they were perfect for
mhm,
so long. Like
yeah,
even we're trying to talk about how great Posty's music is,
yeah.
and then people want to be like, he's not gonna be here long. Like, damn, like.
And what's crazy is that you can't outrun that. You cannot outrun that. As much as you
Yeah,
want to dip from it, you can't outrun it, man. That's gonna happen until the casket is closed and the funeral's over. You know, so um, you got to embrace those too. You got to, you know what I mean. Whoever would come in here and be like, you know, man, Marco Parks, man, I heard so and so, whatever, man. I think he's a good artist, but uh, I heard about his alcoholism, or I heard about him snorting those pills, or whatever, and he's just, I don't think he's gonna be here long. I don't think, whatever. It's like, all right, for sure. But until I'm not here, uh, you know, I embrace those types of things for me
I
anyway.
am not a role model.
And I never claimed to be. I never said I'm. You know, I didn't say I was going to go out here and change. I didn't say I was going to go and change the world. And fucking, I never said I was going to start a boys and girls club. I didn't say I was going to.
I'm trying to change my life, motherfucker.
Yeah, like
I'm
I'm
trying
worried
to
about.
get my bills paid and
I'm worried
shit
about.
off of
Yeah,
my heart. If
and
I
and
change a few along the way, great.
hell yeah, I'm here for that. If it happens like that, cool. But I didn't set my mind on I'm about to make music so I can change the world. I'm about to be a X-Man. I'm about to be an Avenger. I
That's
never
super
claimed it.
facts, Jeremy. It's a good feeling to be able to prove people wrong about you.
Absolutely,
Facts.
absolutely. That that's something that I kind of take pride into. That's why I go so hard with music because at the beginning of my career, uh, not that I've made it super far and nothing like that, but at the beginning of when I start, I can literally see when I started in my mind. You know what I'm saying? When I was begging people to listen to my music, I was begging people to, you know, comment or to share or to like or to put somebody on. And from there to now, it's like I don't know, man. It's very clear that uh, where I'm at now in my career is everybody who doubted me prior, everybody who had something to say, everybody who didn't believe in me, especially
They
with this
really
new album.
can't. Oh, bro, don't even scare me like that. Legends of the Fall proves them wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say this, and no disrespect to anybody else I've had on the show. It is some of the best music
Ah,
that
man,
I've ever brought
man, bro, I
onto my
appreciate that.
show.
That's
Even
tough.
I got a call. Chucky called me before the episode and was like, "Yo, mind you, this ain't even the people who already knew what you do
Yeah,
who are tapped in." He called me. He's like, "Yo, I went to this nigga's Instagram. He's singing, he's rapping, he's doing all this shit. I have to watch
yeah.
tonight."
Shout out Chucky, man. Good looking out, my boy. Should applaud that. Go ahead and run an applaud, man. Shout out
Let's
Chucky,
run.
man.
let's
Shout out
let's
Chucky,
run the
man.
applause for that for
Yeah,
sure.
shout out Chucky, man, because that's tough, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the hell out of that.
Oh,
Damn, Chucky. Damn. Damn, Chucky. He laughed at you, Chucky. That's tough.
even what I said when that was said was that yo, and the way that he translates it to his actual songs, because a lot of people can sing and rap on IG, but can they turn it into songs?
Appreciate you,
And
dog.
you do that
Yeah,
in the toughest space. And also obviously you're very collaborative. You have
appreciate you,
Malcolm,
Roberto.
you and Mal X have a song
Yeah,
dropping on Friday. Shout
Friday.
out
Mhm.
let me tag him in let me tag him in this bitch. I didn't even know that before we were doing the episode. That you had a song coming with him. You
Yeah,
also have collaborative album with uh
Cash,
uh
King
yeah,
Cash.
King Cash. I
Yeah,
was gonna say Michael Kahn. I was like, let me put his actual rapper name. I've had him on the show, and you also have Venom Stay Drippin'. You have an album with her called Rush
Rush
Hour,
Hour. Yeah,
which are completely different
yeah.
projects.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I love them both. I love both of those projects a lot, and both of those humans, both of those beings too, man. They're both very, very good, humble, and caring and loving people, man. Cash, let me stay at his crib countless amounts of times. I can't even count now. You know, just to get shit done. He's taking me, to cities I ain't never been to, do shows I ain't never done before. Um, and Venom is just a fucking monster. She produces and raps and sings and just,
Oh, she be making beats too.
yeah. Yeah, I actually showed her how. I put her on. I kind of taught her how, and she kept going, just went with it. And now she's producing for. She did a track. She did one on Josh Herman's album, on the Riddler album. She did one for. I don't know, Mr. She might for ISO. I don't know, but yeah, they just they just really talented. I just seen the comment. What did it say? I don't know. I look at it.
It said she told Chucky that you remind her of T-Pain. I think people say that because of how you look, though.
I don't know much.
Could you hear me?
My sound is tripping now. I don't know what happened, but
My sound was tripping for a second. I had to
we
fix
good
it.
now. Yeah, we good now. I saw
Okay.
T
I
Pain
was
though. I know I
saying,
seen T Pain in that comment. What
yeah,
did she say?
that you remind her of T-Pain.
You know, T Pain and Chris Calico are the two top uh artists that I.
Comparisons you get? Oh man, that's funny.
Yep,
I
I
was
think
in the
I
T
run with them.
I was in the T-Pain and Chris Calico music video. I got hit with the cake and then I
Oh yeah,
tried to fight him in it.
that's
Yes.
fine. That's
That
fine.
was there was a whole beef after. You were probably aware of it, but did not know it was me. It was a wild time. Me and the Calicoholics had a showdown.
But I ain't know nothing about
Uh,
that.
I met a lot of the people from this who are watching right now
Hmm.
from that music video. As a matter of fact, shout out
In a
Trippy
parking
Y.
lot. What happened in
We
the
were
parking
out
lot?
of. I was trying to fight him.
Oh, you was really trying to throw hands. What the fuck
Look,
happened?
it's a
That ain't
long
my business.
story.
Yeah, it ain't my business.
It's a long story, damn it.
Yeah, we ain't gotta go down that road. We ain't gotta go down that road.
So Trippy was talking shit, and now he's here. We might have some new music coming. Shit, everybody. Code Murder 1.
Cold
They
murder
was
one.
on my shout out Code Murder 1, but he was at my heels
Was
at
it?
first. He messaged me like, look here, bitch.
Damn. Oh,
It was
I missed that whole shit then. Tell I'm a hermit.
yo,
I missed that whole thing.
it was pretty wild. It was
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Is
It's
everything's cool now though? Like as far as
yeah, everything
you
everything's
sound unsure. You better be a little faster than that. You sound a
I
little
don't know.
unsure.
I don't know sometimes. No. uh, but yeah, both projects are very different, very dope.
Yeah.
Venom ain't really nice unless you know her.
What the fuck does that mean? Say it again. Run it by me
She,
again.
she be mean to me. She don't know me
Oh,
like that. I be trying to get an interview. She be like, talk to so and so. I'll be like, yeah.
oh, her management team and shit. I don't have a management team, so I made I
I
made that
don't
purpose.
I don't believe in management teams. I do and
Why?
I don't.
Break it
Be-
down.
because how can another man know what's best for me?
Mm,
You
mm,
know?
yeah, that's what
So,
I'm
I think you miss a lot of opportunities. It filters some bullshit, but at the end of the day, you miss a lot of opportunities. Like, I don't know. It's a rough thing, and then they try to tell you what to do, all that kind of shit. Like, it has to be the perfect person to do the job. I feel like somebody who knows you better than you know yourself, and that's few and far between, and who has your best interest in
Yeah,
mind.
that's rare. That's very rare. Um, you know, I used to think I wanted a manager just because I don't want to be the nigga booking and doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have that conversation. I don't feel like sitting and talking to somebody and coming up with a payout. I mean, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just never liked that part of it. So I just, but
I
also,
like to know as much about the game as possible, though,
yeah,
too. So, like,
knowledge seeking
I
knowledge.
don't want to, obviously, I'm going to not book myself forever, but knowing enough about booking and developing relationships with venues
Hmm.
is important, especially if you want to stay independent as
Yeah,
long as possible. Because rappers be the last ones to get paid.
yeah,
It's just facts. And the
yeah.
more people you got doing shit for you, they just want their motherfucking cut.
Cut. Yeah, take they cuts. And then you left with your little bag, and you like, damn. But so initially, this was a $5,000 play. You got yours, you got yours, you got yours, you got yours, and now I'm at whatever. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Maybe I
It,
don't need
it's
no fucking manager.
it's just a rough. It's a scarce. Like,
Business.
and I like to move at my pace. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. You want to do this? Let's do it. Not, oh, you want to do this? Let me go talk to 5 other people first,
Right, right.
and then make that decision.
Yeah, I'm like doing that.
It sounds
Oh,
time consuming.
and
You
another thing, go ahead.
go on with what you were saying.
Another thing I don't like to with that is, like you said, I like to move my own pace. I'm like that, and I don't want to have to play my album for 7 niggas for 4 of them to be like, these songs ain't it, and 2 of them to be like, yeah, this is the one. Start with this one as a sing. I don't want to do all that. Just let me
That don't
make one
even make music as good as you.
or it all
Yeah,
or it
be
all for
like,
that matter.
huh? You go cook, dog. You
You gonna tell
so
me this record ain't it? You gonna tell me this record ain't the one? So,
you've been pretty low key though this 2023.
yeah, yeah, I
You've been
have.
dropping singles almost secretly on your YouTube.
Yeah, for the ones who paying attention, yeah. What you
Um
got? You got something? Are you about to play something?
well, I wanted to have you talk a little bit about what's next for Marco Parks, cuz even you have a song that has the cover that says Rush Hour 2, which is
Mhm.
your tape with Venom.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that
Well,
is
that song, that song,
did it
that
not do what y'all wanted it to
you know, it did
do?
fine. It did fine. We just we had a little falling out, and we kind of just
Back
took
to what I said. Never mind. I'm gonna leave Venom alone because I need her to come on here. I got some questions for you, Venom. But that's what I
bring
figured.
your ass over. Yeah, just a little funk, and we had to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? You have to take it sometimes, and you know this. Sometimes you have to take. You have to. It's mandatory to take a step back and evaluate and assess everything from every corner. You know what I mean? How it would go this way if it was to be done. If you don't do it, would this be affected? Everything. So we just took a step back and just kind of just seeing where we gonna end up. We might end up doing Rush too. I don't know. We've talked about it multiple times, but we ain't acted on it yet. We do have that one. Shout out my boy Nitro.
Once the cover comes out,
It-
everybody is waiting at that point that
yeah,
there's a cover, especially because on Spotify, Rush Hour 1 is your most popular project.
mm-hmm. Yep. It's got them. Yeah. It's definitely it's definitely it's just good. It's just good, man. The project through it. I put my Spotify on, man. The other day, both of my bathrooms flooded. Just me just giving out shit. Both of my bathrooms flooded, man. So it was pissing shit everywhere, and the toilets kept fucking. I hate that shit, but I put my Spotify on, man, and that played, bro. I haven't listened to Rush Hour. I
Since you
don't.
made it.
My thing, yeah. A lot of my projects, I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and just bump it, bump it, bump. I mean, of course, when I first do it, the first
Right.
week or so, when everybody else is bumping it, and I know niggas is listening to it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm kind of trying to put myself in somebody else's shoes, listen to this album for the first time, type shit. But
Right.
I ain't heard it, man. We dropped that motherfucking what 2020, like 2020 or 21 or something. I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, I think it was 21.
21, okay. And
What up, Shayla? Thank you for finally joining us, Shayla. No, I'm sorry.
what's up, Taylor? It's good. The album is good. It's a good album, and I made quite a few. I think a lot of the beats on there. I think on that one. But yeah, we definitely have talked about Rush Hour 2. So it may or it may not.
I damn near thought that you produced your own beats because they fit
I do.
your sound. Okay.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I
I do.
see that John Morant was produced by somebody else.
Yeah. That's my boy. I only got two producers that are my go-to producers, who are my brothers. That if I'm lazy and I don't feel like making no beats, I hit up it's Thump Money, my brother Thump, and OTD Beats, who is in where is this nigga? Switzerland or some shit. He's overseas. But those are my go-to producers when I don't feel like it. But a lot of times I make my own. If you hear that, oh, you making hits now? That's me. That's me that creates that. Yeah.
I love overseas producers because you can call them whenever and just be like, I don't know the time difference.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the things me and him always have a conversation about. I'm like, nigga, what time is it over there? Oh man, I'm about to go to bed. Nigga, it's like 6. It's like 5 p.m. here.
Yeah.
I'm on my way
I
to
call
sleep.
them motherfuckers when 2 a.m. I don't know what fucking time it is.
Them niggas be up eating breakfast and shit. I'm about to go to the gym, my boy. Just got a shower. I love
was trying to think of some like English food or something, and some foreign food, and I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of no foreign food. I was like, what do foreign people eat for breakfast? Let me my crumpets and mash.
The tea and crumpets.
I was about to eat my tea and crumpets and then make a banger. And then make a banger for you.
My fish and chips is here.
Let
me get on this Fruity Loops. Let me eat my fish and chips and get on Fruity Loops. As long as I was just on my way, I was going to call you. Hell yeah, nigga! I've been waiting. I mean, it's 5 p.m. here. I've been waiting all day.
Yeah, I've been waiting all day.
They got different their ears are different over there too. You know what I mean? As far as like what they the sound, like when they hear when they producing and what what happened?
Bangers and mash.
Some fucking bangers and mash. You fucking kidding me?
I'm eating my bangers and
Bloody
mash.
hell! Bloody hell! You got that 808 a little bit high. Hey man, hold on. They yeah, they hear they the way they the way they hear certain things over there is different too though. Like when OTD be sending me beats, man, I, his science, his ear for it is different. I feel like overseas their ears are different, and it may be
Yeah.
because of the influence that America has had musically, and then infused with their own. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some Japanese or wherever, but they pulling from everywhere. A lot of Americans only pull from America. I've noticed
Mhm.
that they only pull from America. So
That's lesson nowadays, but even I think it's that fine line between imitating
mm,
and being. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Uh, there's a lot of scrutiny that comes from that area, almost no matter how well you do it. Even people like that. I love Honestly Nevermind by
mhm.
Drake. And people try to go so, and then they're like, and house people didn't like it either. Well, as a, it's like, I don't think he was trying to be those things. He was making something new, blending genres. I think it was a genre blend. How do you dislike Honestly Nevermind?
Absolutely. It's just trash. No, I just want no
Oh,
fan, man. And Drake being of his, I get it. I do get it. I understand. But Drake being who the fuck he is, man. If you don't take that shit down and do what you do, and give us another time. That's not a timeless classic. That's forgettable. Honestly, Nevermind is very forgettable. It is.
you
That shit
think
is
so?
forgettable. Hell yeah. You gotta come on, man.
I
We talking about take care. We talking about some real and look, the pinnacle, man. Drake is we all know, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to making records, man, this nigga is up here. And once you hit here, that ceiling, I mean, I think he kind of like busted a hole in the ceiling and kept
that
going.
album is memorable to me. Even how much I hated it when it when it first came out. It grew on me though. What up, Mal X is in the building.
So
Song
now, right?
dropping with Marco Parks
Friday.
Friday.
Yep, take away.
But
Shout out Malex, man.
I don't it grew on me, bro. There's a lot of moments that I remember from that album that I find
That's fucking
more.
gross. It grew on you because it's fungus. That's why it grew on you. Motherfuckers, that just wasn't it,
But
man. That nigga had man, you gotta think, man, this nigga had take care, man. The nigga had he had what's the one that had show me a good time? Oh yeah. What's
you
that one?
don't even remember the
Thank me
motherfucking
later.
name. You don't even remember the
Thank me
name.
later. Sorry, bro. He got so much though. That nigga got so many hits though.
The
Literally.
21 in his album I felt like was more forgettable than Honestly Nevermind.
You're fucking
Both of
nuts. You've lost it. You've
they
lost it.
snapped on that album, mind
That's why
you.
it's
They
not forgettable.
snapped on it.
That's why it's not forgettable. But honestly, never mind. That title even sounds forget. Honestly, never mind. What's that? What's that album called? Honestly, never mind. It just wasn't. It just wasn't the one. It wasn't one of them ones. And he has so many of them ones that you expect. In my opinion, you expect greatness.
He
That's
gave
like
the
LeBron.
unexpected. He gave the unexpected.
He should have kept the
It's what?
unexpected.
It's like LeBron choosing to go to LA and play. It's
No,
like
no,
LeBron leaving the Cavaliers.
no. It's like it's like you. I mean, just with the greatness part of it, you expect LeBron to hit the court and go crazy. You expect Stephen Curry to go crazy. You expect
It's
these.
like the Lakers getting knocked out, swept.
Yeah, interview's over. Hey, I'm gonna holler at you, man. Hey, GG, it's been real. I'm I'm gonna holler at you, my boy. I'm gonna pull with you. All right, I'm gonna pull with you. I don't want to talk about that, man. Can we not talk about that at all? At all? Not even one sentence.
I was just trying to help you get examples, my boy.
That wasn't the one, my nigga. That wasn't the one. That one hurt. That one cut deep. That one cut deeper than
Yeah, I thought that the idea on Honestly Nevermind would change over time, but it did not. People still don't like that shit.
I think it's mainly because it sucked.
I said, "What the fuck is this?" 4 times listening to it for the first time.
But and it's Drake. You don't play it and say, "What the fuck is this?" I have not played a Drake record besides that album prior. But maybe Passion and Passion Fruit, whatever you're talking about. Yeah. At first, I was like, man, I don't know. I still right now, it's not a go-to. I'm not finna go nowhere and be like, hey, play that Passion Fruit, my boy. Not a chance. Not a chance. Nope. Mm-mm. Hey, babe, play that Passion Fruit. Nope.
I do these things all the time. Look, so Passion Fruit might have been my favorite song from that album. but so, do you have a title for your next album yet?
Is you done?
Do you got a title for your next album?
You done with that other shit though, right?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
But we need an episode where we just talk about Drake.
No, the fuck we don't. Why?
Because we need to debate what the best Drake tracks are.
I think that would be a good one because he has a lot. He has a lot. I would definitely. Anyway, I do have a title for my next project. It's called "See You at the Top." That's what it's called.
That title is gonna change before it drops.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a feeling I got.
I don't know, man. I've been manifesting "See You at the Top" though. I did it with Legend of Fall too. I did it with Legacy. Yo, I don't know if you heard Legacy, but if you ain't heard Legacy, you're missing out on the Fire album too. Vengeance too. Them shits is Vengeance didn't chart. Legacy charted. I think Legacy went top 90 or something, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been more than that. Moth with Cash went top 32. Legend of Fall, I think, did top 30. So this next one is going to do better than Legend of Fall, and I'm going to make sure of it.
That's dope. Oh my gosh, y'all are some clowns in the comment section. I love y'all though. We're gonna play a brand new release. It's only on YouTube, exclusive.
Hold on.
What?
Because that sound doing that shit again.
Before
my phone be tripping.
It did it for a second and on my end, then it stopped. But we are about to play Orchestrated Emotions right now, world premiere right here on Let's Vibe TV, baby.
Wait, this is when you picking before we leave.
I don't want this night to end. I don't like your friends at all. I don't like.
Yo, I thought that was T-Pain at first, singing "Stay With Me." Back.
Stay with me. Cause when I bite your lips, then the lights go dim, then all the secrets you tell me, I'll take to my grave. There's phones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. Cause I know that you love me, yeah. I don't need a chorus for this song. I'd be happy if you sung along. Pressure bust pipes and I know it. Love is a mission that we don't control. Our emotions are pointless and hopeless for now. hard to hold my weight like I'm about to drown. I figured love was a simple way I could part the clouds. Opportunity ruined the love that I never often found. I was looking everywhere besides the lost and found. I felt abandoned, the man I was channeling was not around. Now I'm here in this predicament, except you got somebody who was listening.
The secrets you tell me, I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang something anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. Cause I know that you love me, yeah.
I don't need a chorus for this song. I'd be happy if you sung along.
Pressure bust pipes and I know it.
Love is a mission that we don't control. Our emotions are pointless and hopeless for now. Please don't be scared of me. I remember you. This feeling isn't new. So please don't be scared of me. Please don't be scared of me.
Hey, what?
That joint's crazy.
This night to end.
Yeah, that joint is crazy.
So, I got a request before we do get off here.
What's that?
I'm putting that on See You at the Top, but that song is 3 years old. So, if you don't mind, and if you would do the honor, if you want to, can you play one of the other ones, one of the newer ones? That
okay. Okay, let's
do Toxic. Okay, no, you pick.
City, yeah. We was on the same. I read your mind.
Yeah,
that song is pretty crazy, Chuck.
Appreciate you, Chucky.
The secret you
I'm looking out, my boy. I'll take some of my credit. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway.
Sing that live one. Sing that hook live one time for the people, man. Said, oh shit, he's getting up for it.
The secrets you tell me, I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. Cause I know that you love me, yeah. Oh, am I doing that? Am I doing that? Oh, okay, for sure. I didn't know if I was doing the other,
We're about to play Tox is City. Oh, that's
I'm changing the title. I'm changing the name. I'm changing that name too, by the way.
That's the joint you were playing on your live. Oh, let's go. Here is Tox is City. World premiere, baby. We're world premiering this joint. Let's crank it up.
See you at the top.
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping on. And with a taste of your poison paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Dirty, and I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Try to take me for a ride. She want me to come and spend the night. Blowing up my phone, said it's alright, right. Text me back, say that you want me in your life. And I'm like, wait a minute, I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. Ooh, wait a minute, I think I left my consciousness in a 6 dimension. Hey. but I'm here right now, just sitting in the cloud, oh wow, but I'm here right now with you, oh wow. She said that's okay, hey baby, do what you please. I have the stuff that you want, I am the thing that you need. And with a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride.
You're toxic.
And with a taste of your poison paradise. Don't you know that you're toxic? Dirty, and I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Dirty, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? You never make me stay, so take your weight off me. I know your every move, so won't you please let me be? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. She's saying that's okay, hey baby, do what you want. I'll be a knife loving thing, I'll be the freak you can taunt. And I don't care what they say, I wanna go too far. I'll be your everything if you make me a star. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, feel my heart's intention. Hold up, wait a minute, I let my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Let my soul in her vision, let's go get it, let's go get it, with a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping on. With a taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Dirty, and I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Dirty, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
If you ain't liked yet, like. Let's run them likes up, baby. That's an exclusive. Toxicity. Which is a matchup of Toxic and Dirty Diana over a super hard beat.
Not bad.
That's Let's Vibe TV. Follow Marco Parks everywhere. Stream on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all that.
Follow me on Instagram, The Real Marco Parks. Follow me on Twitter, King Marco Parks.
Shout out Jack. Go on. I don't mean to cut you off. I just love the viewers. I love the people watching so much. They're like, it's like there's the three of us. Me, you, and them.
Yeah. It's love, man. It's all love. And I appreciate you for having me, man. It's been lit. It's been fun. Probably one of the I ain't done too many, but I put this up there. You know, out of the few that I've done, it's been a blast. That this or that shit. Fuck you.
It's Daz Exotic, baby. If we don't turn up on this motherfucker, if it ain't the best interview, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, you ain't do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what we hear, baby.
Absolutely, man.
Peace
Again,
out. Have a good rest of your night. Shout out whatever you need to real quick, Marco Parks.
Yeah, man. Again, man, follow me on Instagram, The Real Marco Parks. Follow me on Twitter if you be on Twitter, King Marco Parks. Facebook, Marco Parks. If you do want to have me on Snapchat, that's up to you. But I mean, I ain't got no premium or nothing. No, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying.
His penis.
Look, I will say a lot of my fans on my Snapchat, they get a lot of exclusives. They get to see me working on records. You know what I'm saying? They get a lot of shit that a lot of people don't see. You dig what I'm saying? So see you at the top. I don't have a release date, but just know that it's still in the works. And it's been Let's Vibe TV. It's been lit. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real and fun. And yeah, man, I'm out this bitch. Appreciate you for having me, my boy. Good looking out.